If you're already using FriendFeed, then you're probably one of those people that's pretty caffeinated. But for some people, just checking the traffic on FriendFeed or reading the feeds in an RSS reader isn't real time enough. For those ultra caffeinated folks out there, you might want to check out one of the new desktop clients for FriendFeed. So I'm going to show you how to use a product called Eluma to track your FriendFeed data in real time. So here we are at the FriendFeed website, and here's the tab with all the items from all of the friends that I'm following. So I'll scroll down, and I can see all of this good content from all of my friends. Down here at the bottom is the RSS icon, and if I click on that, I get the RSS feed to pull into a desktop client. But what's even easier is that Eluma puts an RSS collector button right here in my browser's toolbar. So I'm going to go ahead and collect this feed into my Eluma desktop client, and I get a little dialog box, and I'll go ahead and check this box that says Alert Me, and that will convert this feed into an alert. The other thing I'm going to do is go over to the Me tab, and one of the things that I love about FriendFeed is that it lets me import content from all of the services that I use, like Dig and Flickr and StumbleUpon and YouTube. So I've already connected my FriendFeed account to a bunch of my other services, and I see all of the content here in this feed. So I'll go ahead and subscribe to this feed as an alert as well. So whenever there's any activity in any of my accounts, I'll see an alert on my screen. So in a few seconds, I should start to see some alerts pop up on my screen. So let's bring up the Eluma application, and I see those two FriendFeed feeds that I collected show up in my navigation area in Eluma. So here's a FriendFeed alert that just popped up. I see here that Michael Arrington just twittered that someone sent him an email asking him for his email address. So I'll click on that alert, and it opens the Twitter site in my browser. And while I'm reading more about that first alert on Twitter site, I see another alert pop up. This one's about Grand Central. Cool, I like those guys. Wow, there's an alert that tells me someone just commented on one of my stories on Dig, and there's another Arrington post. So I can click to bring up the destination link for any of these alerts in a browser window. I can also pin any alert to keep it open on the screen. But personally, I max out at 1 double espresso a day. So even though this is probably perfect for the hyper-caffeinated set, I'm going to go and change the alert settings to be a little bit more my speed. So one thing that I can do is I can slow the alert interval to something like 15 minutes. Then I only see new alerts every 15 minutes. But for me, a scrolling ticker works best. So I'll set the alert type as a scrolling ticker, and then I'll see a continuous scroll of alerts across the bottom of my screen. If something looks interesting, I can click on it to bring it up in a browser, or I can pause the ticker and have more time to read it. And then, of course, I can also bring up the entire alert feed in the Eluma app and read all the items whenever I want. Thanks very much for watching.